Hello, I'm Anuj Choudhary, and it's time for this week's commodity forecast. Silver and crude oil are in the spotlight this week. Before we get to the crucial support and resistance figures, let's begin with the macroeconomic headlines. Both US and Iran abandoned the interim ceasefire deal, with the former conducting retaliatory airstrikes against Iranian military targets for an eighth consecutive night on Sunday after Iranian attacks killed at least two US service members in Jordan and left others missing. Iran responded by firing missiles towards Jordan, with Israel warning that some trajectories risked crossing into its territory. For the week ahead, markets will focus on developments in the Middle East, specifically around the Strait of Hormuz and Saudi Arabia's Red Sea export route, where Houthi threats are intensifying. Commodity focus. Silver. Silver fell for the second consecutive week last week and hit a new 4-week low. It opened last week at rupees 2,18,648 and touched a high of 2,25,428 in the first half of the week. However, prices fell during the latter half of the week to hit a low of 2,13,781 towards the end of the week. Prices closed the week 2.81% lower week on week at 2,16,403. We expect silver to trade with a slight negative bias in the medium term. It may find support at the previous swing low of 2,10,043 and strong support at 2,03,900. However, initial resistance may be seen at the 200-day EMA around 2,22,980 and strong resistance at the 20-day EMA around 2,26,395. A sustained close above the same may lead to a trend reversal. The MACD is showing negative divergence. The price indicator is bearish. Commodity focus. Crude oil. Crude oil jumped last week, rising for the second consecutive week. It opened the week at 7,086 and touched a low of 6,958 at the beginning of the week. It rose sharply during the week and touched a high of 7,960 towards the end of the week and closed a whopping 16.6% higher week on week at 7,945. We expect crude oil to trade with a positive bias in the near term. It is trading above the short term and the long term moving averages. The momentum indicator MACD is also showing positive divergence. It may find initial resistance at 8,340 and strong resistance at 8,730. Support is seen at 7,760 and strong support at 7,495. A sustained close below the same may lead to a trend reversal. The price indicator is bullish. Weekly price action. Gold fell by 4.33% week on week. Silver fell by 6.6% week on week. The gold-silver ratio rose by 2.43%. Except for nickel, all base metals fared poorly. Weekly event calendar. This week, the markets will track ADP weekly employment change, initial jobless claims, S&P Global Eurozone Manufacturing PMI. That's your weekly commodity forecast from Mirae Asset Sher Khan. What are your views on the commodity markets this week? Share them in the comments below. To access our research calls and research reports in real time, join the official Research Center WhatsApp channel today. The link is in the description. Thank you for watching.
Investment in securities market is subject to market risk. Read all related documents carefully before investing.